as a snowflake in the night. Holy is the spirit of this night. All the world unending that shall not cease. Peace. Greetings, geeks and nerds. I'm Lee's Universe and I'm White and Nerdy, and it's the best time of the year. It has come once again, quite so quickly, too. It is finally December, and it's finally time for me to actually do Lazy Universe Christmas reviews. I am always so excited to do these because it's a nostalgic throwback to both you guys and myself to go back and enjoy the past of the great comic to the great Christmas cartoons that we all grew up with and love and cherish and everything. And I just can't believe that the time of year is back again, and I haven't even started or even finished most of my top 10 list. So this is just all going to be sorted out. It'll be okay because we have a brand fresh new year to go with, and I'm very excited to start. Uh, dude, what the fuck do you think that you're doing? I mean, you're all established in Christmas garb, and it's not even Christmas. Are you just doing it because Christmas in July is basically happening, and this is usually when people during this time of year start getting Christmas gifts for people because they know that the holidays will be coming up soon. To avoid the holiday rush, they buy things during July and then in the countdown to Christmas because they consider Christmas July instead of June closer to the holidays because it's. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but it's not. It's not. It's not December. Right, right. But, 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 I, what? But Frosty and Rudolph said that, this was the time of year because Frosty and Rudolph told me.
Christmas, isn't it? Christmas in July seems early for a...
You mean that the Christmas cartoons have lied to me? And you mean to tell me that it's not December? I got all dressed up, and I look fucking adorable in my Christmas gear. And you mean to tell me that the Christmas cartoons fucking lied to me, man? It's not December? Can I still review Christmas cartoons? I mean, everybody seems to like them and everything, and I mean, maybe we can replace my Christmas themed reviews with Lazy Wayne this year. I mean, I don't see nothing personally wrong with that. I mean, it is almost December, isn't it? It's July! Hey, look, I know. I could have saved this whole entire joke and skit until late July, but I wanted to get this one done and out of the way because, knowing my luck, July will be a fucking hell of a month to get through, and especially for recording YouTube videos, this one would probably be a nightmare. Anyways, Call Me Claus. This is a movie that I have never seen before, and it is one of a lot of people's favorite Christmas movie and whatnot and everything. That had Whoopi Goldberg, Nathaniel Hawthorne, and executive producer and songs by the great Garth Brooks, which Whoopi Goldberg also was an executive producer. But is this movie any gosh darn good? Is probably what you're wondering. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but not really, no. But this is my own retrospective and review of Call Me Claus, and just in case people are wondering, yeah, on the back of the DVD, no joke, take a look, it says, not rated. Even though this is basically a PG movie, so if you were expecting some kind of horrifying scene between Whoopi Goldberg and Santa Claus, it's not here.
The only reason why this probably is unrated is because there are a couple scenes of Santa Claus playing around with lingerie, but that's because of the story of this movie, why Santa Claus is here. It's basically Miracle on 34th Street meets um, a Chris, meets a Christmas Carol. That's basically the best thing I can get for it. But this is gonna be my retrospective and review of Call Me Claus with Whoopi Goldberg and Nigel Hawthorne. And if you don't know who Garth Brooks is, as a country fan, I feel neglected and ashamed of most of you. Garth Brooks is one of the most famous and also highest grossing country singers out there that has made multiple albums and gotten plenty of gold records based on a lot of his songs. And as far as my knowledge, he is also married to the beautiful and wonderful Trisha Yearwood. How is that for a slap in the face? But let's take a look at Call Me Claus with a lie on the cover that says new music from Garth Brooks. Yeah, we'll come back to this later. But why don't we all get up on Santa's sleigh and go for a ride with the cast of The Voice? This is my review and retrospective of Call Me Claus. I don't know if I should tell people this, but spoilers are ahead, maybe if you haven't seen this movie or checked it out yet, so just be forewarned that there might be some spoilers here for some people. We open up to Los Angeles in 1965, where we see a young Lucy Collins, our main character of this movie, putting up Christmas lights in preparation for the holidays and in preparation for her father coming home. This is where she goes to visit Santa Claus, played by Nigel Hawthorne, in a mall or something, and she asks him to bring her father home from the war. But upon going home this Christmas Eve or Christmas night or whatever they're going out, there are soldiers standing at the door, which means one terrifying thing. Lucy's father had been killed in action. This traumatic turn of events is the reason why Lucy does not like Christmas anymore, or the Christmas season, because Santa Claus didn't give her her one true wish. Look, traumatic things can sometimes happen during the holidays. A person that's ended up in the war or in services cannot come home because the services will not let them. There are people that end up basically either committing suicide because of depression during this holiday. Depression during Christmas does happen. It's a traumatic thing. But why in the holy layers of Santa Claus are you bringing in the war of, I believe this would be Vietnam? Why are you bringing Vietnam into my Christmas movie? Why? What purpose do you have to bring a most cherished and wonderful time of year with something that's traumatic? Now, listen, like I already said, traumatic things during Christmas can actually do happen. There are still traumatic things that is happening all over the world today. But correct me if I'm wrong about this to anybody that has been in the military or people that are in the military. Correct me if I'm wrong in saying this, but shouldn't the soldiers, especially during a holiday, maybe not arrive at a person's door during this time of year, especially since that mostly overseas soldiers still celebrate Christmas? Unless I'm wrong or talking completely out of my ass, which is an entirely possibility, that shouldn't they not be on service or on call during, the time of year? Don't they, usually appear in like videos singing Christmas carols? Well, I feel like getting into Christmas carol gear going, we're the givers of bad news, fa la 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 la. Here's some depressing news for you, fa la 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 la. Your husband been killed in action, fa la 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 la. I can see you're not in satisfaction, fa la 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 la. Now you are a widowed wife, fa la 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 la. And your children will live without a father in their life, fa la 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 la. I think that a lot of Christmas cartoons or movies could be drawn inspiration from this. Let's play around with this and see if this idea works. Let's combine a horror movie and a Christmas cartoon together. I'm just gonna pull different random Christmas cartoons straight off of my collection, and let's try to see if the two of them combine or work together like this movie hopes that they can.
Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Oh, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps that he should.
Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous?
Do you see how not hand in hand them two things go together? Usually in a Christmas movie or a cartoon, you're supposed to establish the beautiful and wonderful time of year and keep that joy with the people at home and hopefully give them the joy and happiness that maybe this time of year isn't bringing them. However, Call Me Claus decided we're just gonna rip out people's heart in the holiday spirit and crush it right in the palms of our hands. And just destroy everything that people love about the holiday season. And this is why Lucy hates the Christmas season. Remember when I reviewed Invasion of the Secret Santas last year during Christmas and lead up to Christmas to get people excited? Yeah, I'm having terrible flashbacks to Batman involving Christmas and why he hates it to his parents' death. So, if you want to know what I said, go and watch my Batman Brave and the Bold Invasion of the Secret Santas review. Because the same words apply here. It's not needed or necessary to be involved in a beautiful time of year. It's traumatic, yes. It's unfortunate that it happens, yes. But this is supposed to be Christmas, so let's just get on with the review. So for her TV show to sell things during Christmas, she interviewed a bunch of Santa Clauses, including Santa Ho, or Santa Slut. Who could do it? However, unfortunately during this time of year, Santa Claus has some problems too, because if he doesn't find a new replacement, the North Pole will melt.
Directors of the Worldwide Christmas Corporation hereby charge one St. Nicholas, aka Nick, with willful failure to abide by the terms of his employment contract.
Just you wait.
No, continue, movie. Give me reasons why I should be a fan of this movie. No, you open up on war and the death of a young girl's father, which, congratulations for you, and I'm hoping that real soldiers nowadays do not do this during the holidays, because that is traumatic news for both the wife and also the kids at home to experience that the notification that your father or mother are dead from services. Merry Christmas! And now you want to throw in an Al Gore positive message about how the North Pole will melt due to not only just, well, the, whatever it's called, circle, I forget, whatever. But the ozone layer is going. Sorry, I forgot for a minute there. So not just because of the ozone layer, but because Santa Claus had to pick a new person to replace him. Remember at the beginning of this movie when the hat glowed for Lucy? Apparently Santa Claus in this universe is basically like the Green Lantern Corps, where the hat chooses the next person to be destined. Except for the Green Lantern wings, you can wield terrific powers. Suddenly, the Santa Claus from that weird, very odd parents Christmas special, you know, the one where Timmy wished it was Christmas every day, suddenly makes sense. Except in the DC universe, Santa Claus is an actual superhero for some strange reason. And, yeah, this whole entire premise of the movie, from this point on, is about Santa Claus trying to find his next destined. There was a movie that came out a couple years ago, like in 2015 or something. I'm trying to remember when it came out officially, and it was animated and it had and it had such great voice talents like Bill Nye and Hugh Stewart or whatever his name is, and also the great voice talent of the young Charles Xavier. His name is James McAvoy. What? Oh yeah, Arthur Christmas did this idea 100 times better. Like, at least in that movie, they explained it better. Was that it was a job handed down from father to son for years, and that somehow the Santa Clauses were gifted immortalities. But this, he's under contract like Tim Allen in the original Santa Claus trilogy. So, kind of similar to Miracle on 34th Street, Santa Claus is basically hired by TV executives because they feel that he is Santa Claus and he has magic of Santa Claus. So, war and an environmental message. Yeah, this is great to have for a Christmas movie, now isn't it? Such a wonderful premise for a Christmas movie. The chemistry, if you're wondering, between Nigel Hawthorne and Whoopi Goldberg is not as great as you'd think. They're great actors, don't get me wrong, but they just don't have any chemistry, especially working with one another. And as Santa Claus, Nigel Hawthorne is not a very good Santa. I admit he had the look, the smile, the kind voice, but he doesn't speak volumes of Santa. Granted, the actor is trying his best at doing what he can, but he just isn't Santa Claus or one of my favorite Santa Clauses that's ever been put on screen. And a cliche that you could write about in any fucking book and any time throughout history, Whoopi Goldberg finally realizes what she's destined for. And she finally destined that she is to become Santa Claus and finally looked ridiculous in that outfit, truthfully, but the movie basically is over with Whoopi Goldberg taking over as Santa. I know that mostly I was doing skits and involving a bunch of other things in this, but to be fair, there's not much of a plot for Call Me Claus. It's just a young girl is destined to become Santa Claus because he wants to reignite that flame of Christmas that she had when she was a young girl. And that's it. If you've seen Miracle on 34th Street, and if you've seen A Christmas Carol, which I'm pretty sure a bunch of you have, then you have already seen Call Me Claus. The thing is, with new music from Garth Brooks, there is no music by Garth Brooks anywhere in this, and you would expect to hear it a lot since Garth Brooks is a country sensation. But his songs don't come up until the end credits, which is sad. Especially for a country fan like me, it's just downright sad when you hear, "Hey, slapped right there, new music by Garth Brooks." That doesn't come up until after this hour-and-a-half movie, but still, Garth Brooks movie. And also, while Garth Brooks is an executive producer, this movie still fucking sucked. Especially at only being an hour and a half. This one is the worst of the bunch. It's just lazy, and it comes off pretty much non-coherent. Because it's like, hey, we have popular Christmas movies. Instead of doing something original, let's do something different. The only original idea that they did was that they were like, remember that terrifying story from Gremlins? What if we break that up to a T, but we involve the war of Vietnam involved in this? Yes, this movie just really is bad. The acting is pretty decent, the story is horrific, and the directing is on par, but this is just not the way to get you into the Christmas spirit, especially for Christmas in July. So my Funko Pop rating of Call Me Claus is going to be a Bride of Frankenstein, because it feels so stitched together from pulling out different ideas from other Christmas movies and trying to pass this off as their own. So Call Me Claus, get the bride.
Santa Claus is talking, not the slightest spark out, or jaw.
Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I've been raising your votes. I've been waiting to keep eking on. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter. Link in the description down below. And let me know what you think about Call Me Claus, because I think it's one of the worst Christmas movies that I've ever seen. But that's just me. You guys could feel different. So thank you guys, as always, so much for watching. And take it from me right now. Don't dress up in Christmas gear unless you're fully ready to face the thrill of the holiday season, because mostly I was mostly warm during this. Of course, I'm wearing pants. I mean, not pants, but shorts. But yeah, just if you ever are gonna do that, at least make sure that you have an AC going. I would use mine, but it's loud as hell. So when I do these videos, you guys can't probably hear me. So yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Christmas in July, and no, I'm not gonna keep this whole thing going throughout the month of July. Otherwise, I'll probably die wearing this, even though this is comfy and I do love it. And also, again, peanuts are awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I believe you Universe, I'll Nerdy. This has been a Lazy Universe movie review, and thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, guys, keep eating on and take care. And I guess happy holidays early and happy Christmas in July if you celebrate it. Until next time.